We got thumbs up for everyone. Let's go. 3,
3, 2, 1.
Tetris.
All right, I'll do level 9 starts this time. Love to see it.
So I actually don't know if we're allowed to start at faster levels for the later rounds. So we could be seeing more of that.
It's actually, if I'm not mistaken, it was level 0 to level 9.
Okay.
Between the players' choices. Which player choices? The better one, probably.
They fight in ritual combats to decide.
You want to talk about the players that are on the screen? Yeah, give a bit of a biography for those that are new here.
Yeah.
All right, we got Duke on the top left. Legendary dash player. A bit high up, actually. Needs an L, J, or a long bar for that dependency.
Yeah, he is not.
Now needs a J,
down.
gets a long bar instead. He's really high up with a 20-piece drought. Long bar comes.
Kainini also in a bit of a situation, bottom right.
Kainini is really high up. Scotto's high up, but is a lot more controlled. Possum with the only sane stack.
Oh, and an interesting double flip.
Oh, no.
Kainini
tops out. And Scotto takes it with a lead of 15 lines.
All right, there we have
Scotto
it.
takes game number 1.
That is game 1 in a flash. Bebot asked what time it is in Washington right now. It is 5:25.
Yes. Although the computer we're using says 8:25. I think it's from New York or something.
No, because Bidwell's, I think Bidwell's
it's Columbus.
Eastern.
Columbus.
Yes.
Ohio.
All right, and Duke miraculously has managed to keep his stack under control, given the stress he was in earlier, but covers as well with the eyepiece. That's going to be 4 additional
with that
lines.
Z. Needs a long bar.
On the other hand, because he's so
and
high
a drought's forming. 15-piece drought. 17-piece drought. Gets a long bar, but blocks the well. Now has 2 long bar dependencies. He's getting a little high up.
Oh, this is so uncomfortable.
Needs a long bar for the column 9. Gets it. Favorable pieces, but how long can he keep this up?
Does he get a bar immediately? That
Needs
could
a
make
bar.
or break this run.
Needs a piece of the right side, but with Das gets to burn 1 line. Needs a long bar. He does not gonna do it. Tops out. Possum takes game number 1. Congratulations, Possum. And let's move over to Scotto, who's pretty high up. But a pretty clean, burns it down. He's all good.
Yeah, so Scotto's the first one we've seen do platform strats starting from level 9. So he's going to be building very high up. And he is a dash player. He does not have the zoomy movements that's
Zoomy.
young.
Are you referring to the Nickelodeon show? Team Umi Zoomy.
Oh, my God. That is a memory I did not want. Rear Awakened, why have you done this to me? All right, we started again at the top.
Dirty Tetris setup for Scotto. Gets the dirty Tetris.
Wow.
Keeping it pretty close, though, is Kainini. 17 lines versus 22 lines.
All right, but Scotto has so much more material on his board right now.
Yeah, look how ahead he is. 27-piece drought. Kainini is not even in the drought
Scotto
yet.
gets the GDs all the way over, and he has to burn. I think that was the only possible option that wouldn't result in immediate death. And he did it at the exact perfect moment, but this is a bit high.
Oh, contribution to the prize pool. $25. Sorry, $10. I can't even speak. All right, 25-cent contribution from Ninja and then a $5 contribution from Toast. Check out the Toastress open online Saturday, February 24th. Start that GG Toastress. Talvat with the 25-cent coupon. Ninja of Ninjas with the $10 contribution. Got to mention a big name. Ninja coming tomorrow as well. Top 4 in 2025. And lastly, we got Talvat with the $25 contribution. Yay, Tetris.
I wonder if we could do
bringing our prize pool up to $211 for tomorrow's tournament.
Oh, where'd it go?
What'd you do?
I tried
you want chat?
I tried putting this smaller, but then
Yeah.
Okay. We'll figure that out later.
Thank you for all the contributions. And already the prize pool is higher than last year.
Oh?
What am I seeing that I'm not seeing?
I don't know. I'm hearing cheering, but I can't tell for what. It could be for anybody. They're all playing much more comfortably than the first game, it seems.
And Tetris or Possum, keeping it really close. Pretty tight is the top match. Literally tied.
So we can kind of estimate how fast everybody is pushing
Scotto
down.
is on a run right here. 63 lines versus Kainini's 38. I think this is.
Oh, that is actually diabolical.
That is diabolical compared to Bidwell's score, or sorry, his line count.
And that's with a 40% Tetris rate too.
Wow, so Tetrises are not the way to go.
Or maybe he's just been so high up that's. And given the droughts that we saw at the beginning of this game, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they just weren't happening.
Droughts are a little brutal so far, but that's the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, both players at the top having to deal with a bit of traffic. And there is an advantage to like kind of like dealing with these high up down stacks. And as you're forcing yourself to play higher than like you might be comfortable with.
Yeah,
But
Kainini
maybe-
is pretty high. I'm
Oh,
not
that's
sure
dangerous
how
for Possum.
well-
That's dangerous.
Possum, no, tops out 49 lines. Duke take game number one. Sorry, game number two, and takes his first game.
And
And
Kainini
Kainini
will
tops
top
out,
out.
and Scottobozo takes game number 2 and the set, and we'll be moving on. And now we can give Scotto the heart,
And the match. All right, so
and then we
let's-
can do this.
Oh.
Dun-dun-dun-dun, transition, and
Whoa.
and cameras off.
Okay. Okay. Time
Do it
to.
again. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
And hold alt.
Okay.
Nope. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
And then we'll give that.
We can see Duke going, choosing to go left well.
All right.
A bit of an interesting strategy. Oh, is he going for the platform?
Yo.
Oh, is he nice like that?
Are there? You have your heart, Duke.
Wow, he is. That is a platform, and yeah, the left well makes total sense right now. You build up for the left well, so that's and then you can cover up the left, and then you can make a right well on top of that, and it's really easy. And it's super, super stable.
All right, we have our first decider of the tournament. Tied 1-1, Duke versus Possum. Winner moves on to the next round
Yeah.
to face. I don't know. I can't switch.
Well,
I don't wanna
we'll
switch
see
teams.
later. We'll see later. So I think there's this interesting contrast between the two players that we're watching right now, and it is that I think Duke's playing with the platform, so he gets an advantage there, but
Alex T.
Possum is, I think, pushing down just a little bit faster overall, and you can see that by how many pushdown points she's gotten in comparison to Duke.
Yeah, Duke does have the high stack, which could be, that could contribute into
Right, and
faster line
if we
burns.
watched Star Wars, then we all know how important it is to have the higher grounds.
Hey,
so
I
far-
got that one.
Oh, I'm so glad you
Wow,
did.
that was a tough crowd.
Tough crowd. I appreciate it, Tetris time. But it looks like I would actually give the advantage to Duke right now because the line count is about the same, but it's because Duke has so many pieces more pieces on the board. Like he is like playing at a faster pace in comparison.
It's okay. The chat got the reference.
Oh. I got the Star Wars 3 reference. Though. Why you gotta put it like that, man? Makes it sound so. Oh my God, Star Wars 3 is old.
Wow. So I wasn't even alive when that movie came out.
I believe this. Wow. So
Before my time, as
yeah.
they say.
yeah, nail-bitingly close match up at the top. Both players have just crossed the 40-line threshold. And
All right, we got a little bit of a drought. Up ends right there.
right,
This is still really close,
Right.
despite the difference being a single line.
single
As I say
line.
that.
But Possum has kind of built up her stack a little. So if she decides to platform, we'll see if she chooses to stack over or just clear lines. But this could be what she needs to catch up to Duke, especially because she is pushing. I think she is pushing down faster.
Yeah, look at these difference in Tetris rates. 23% Duke versus Possum 62%.
Yeah. So many variables like kind of like combining against each other, and when they all average out in the end, we have a very even match.
It's starting to get a
57
little
to
spicy.
57.
And just
Yeah.
like that, we crossed the 60 line mark. Less than 40 lines to go. Who will take this?
Possum slowing down a little bit, having to navigate this more complicated stack. So it is only natural. But the same can be said for Duke. He's having to play high up. There's this very awkward situation where he probably doesn't want to get rid of that platform, so he chooses to build over the hole, as you can see with that J in the first 3 columns. Yes, there's a 1-line difference. Both players' material is just about equal on the boards, but Duke is ahead right now. Now, there is like a last-ditch strategy that happens whether you really want to win at the end, and that's to downstack as much as possible, because that way you are placing fewer pieces than you would normally. If your board is like full of a mess, then that's like all like theoretically unnecessary. So in a perfect speed run, you'd be ending with a perfect clear, but maybe you wouldn't because it would take too long for the pieces to fall all the way to the bottom.
I was
so
about to say the same thing.
there's a bit of a trade-off. The the task for the fastest maxed out. It does this. It is the most. Have you seen them like the recent task? It was like 3 years ago. It's the most satisfying. Thing.
I think I did. I mean,
it ends with 4 Tetrises in a row, back to back to back, into a perfect clear. And it's so
all right,
stylish.
this is so close. Who will get to 100 lines?
Yeah.
91 lines. Duke versus Possum's 90. It's getting really hot.
Yeah.
6 lines to go for Duke.
Yeah, but Possum goes right into the lead.
5
And it's tied.
lines.
It's tied. It's tied.
5
Possum going
lines to go.
down.
4
She has
lines
the
to go.
advantage. One line. One line.
One line. Possum wins. Possum takes game number 3, the decider and the set, and we'll move on to the next round.
And that was entirely decided by the end game. Possum used her advantage. She had a clean stack. She had perfect pieces for a combo and capitalized. And she made her board lower,
And
which is theoretically better for worse for speed. But when you're going all the way down at the very end, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that got very intense. And I just want to say, you know, give props to Duke doing everything he can. 98 lines. It couldn't have been any closer there.